Tina won the Pillsbury Bake Off. She's so talented, and she is a food blogger. She makes up really cool recipes all the time, including lots of recipes for pets. You've done dogs, cats, birds, guinea pigs,
rabbits.
And rabbits.
Yeah.
I love it. So Tina, of course, is also our brand ambassador for KitchenAid. And in this show, we have 2 great KitchenAid items. The first of which is our 5-quart tilt head stand mixer that comes with a food grinder. So this has been a very popular set. In fact, we've sold over 18,000 of these since we debuted this set in February. Today you can get it for 6 payments of $43.33. Free shipping and handling saves you almost $21, which is awesome. To get free shipping on a KitchenAid mixer,
I know.
That's awesome. The price goes up at the end of the day. The free shipping is going away at the end of the day. And here comes the value. So to buy these 2 things separately, your KitchenAid stand mixer, just all by itself is about $107 more than this whole set.
Right.
So you're spending $418.98 versus about $260 here at QVC and 6 payments of $43.33. So, and then it's $159 difference plus 21 bucks for shipping. So it's a nice chunk of change. So let me show colors. I know you just made some yummy salsa.
Yes.
But let me show everybody their choices, because I know you had this on earlier with Mary Beth, and the green apple sold out. Okay, so here's what we have. We'll start up here, guys. So Empire Red or KitchenAid Red, always super popular. We have Gloss Cinnamon, and that is also super popular. Some of these other colors we don't see all the time. This is Copper Pearl. Toffee Delight, I love that one. That is one we hardly ever see. Here's your Classic Black. Contour Silver, the #1 choice of brides if you have a wedding on the horizon. This is Matte White. It looks like meringue. It's really beautiful, a little bit shiny but not glossy. Then jumping down to the front row, and that one has the food grinder attached. That, ooh, and it just hit our camera. That is what comes with it. That one is Cobalt Blue. Also, Ocean Drive is that bright teal. The light one that looks like a sea glass color is called Ice Blue. Then we have Majestic Yellow. That's like a super classic 1950s diner yellow color. Then we have Bird of Paradise, which is a really fun kind of a mango. And then here is Guava Glaze if you are a pink lady. So all of those colors are available, and again, at a great price. So Tina, what did you whip up?
Speaking of mango, this is a pineapple mango salsa.
Ooh, I'm not gonna have a bite
and
of that.
look at the texture that food grinder gave us. That's what I love about a food grinder. You get super even texture. It's that kind of restaurant style of salsa. You can make pestos.
Oh man.
Isn't that good?
So summery. Oh, I love that, honey. That was delicious.
Here, let's put that over here. And we're gonna make a cake. And we're gonna make 2 parts of the cake here in our artisan stand mixer. Right now, I'm using that flat beater to cream the butter, and this looks just about perfect. So when you're creaming butter, you're pressing the sugar granules into the butter, and it makes little air pockets, and it should be light and fluffy and lighter in color. You actually want to do that for a couple minutes. So that's why it's so great to have a stand mixer, because you can set this to run, walk away, chop up some strawberries or something, and come back, and you're good to go.
Nice.
So look at that gorgeous, fluffy, fluffy texture. That is what's going to give you wonderful results.
So this comes with a 5-quart stainless steel bowl, and it has a handle, and it comes with a pouring shield.
It does.
Which you can use if you need it. What you're getting as far as attachments is the flat beater, the dough hook, the wire whip, and then don't forget, on your hub, you've got the food grinder attachment. Now, everybody's going to want to know, can I put my flex edge beater on here?
You certainly can, for sure.
All right. So there's all the attachments in that picture.
So we talked about the pour shield. This is what it looks like. It's a 1-piece design, BPA free, sturdy plastic, can go in the top rack of your dishwasher. It sets on the top of your bowl, and there are 3 tabs that just go on the outside of your bowl. It doesn't lock on, it's loose. Okay, so then you're gonna turn on your mixer, and this is great when you want to add in your dry ingredients. It helps to funnel it into the bowl and keep your ingredients in the bowl so it's all a little bit neater and cleaner. So here we're making a pound cake, and this is a strawberry or a berry shortcake sheet cake.
Oh, honey, that
shortcake sheet cake.
Sounds like it's gonna be so good.
So good. And this stand mixer, you know, it's been around for 100 years because it works so well. So die-cast metal construction. This is all heavy-duty metal under here. Powerful 325-watt motor. Planetary mixing action. So the beater is moving in one direction while it's revolving around the bowl in the other direction. And that is what is going to give you those satiny, silky, beautiful results in your cake batter.
That is a smooth shortcake. Look at that.
It's so good. This is what it looks like when it's finished, and we're going to make the whipped cream part next.
Thank you.
So it's pound cake, a little strawberry jam, and some stabilized whipped cream, which I'm going to show you how to make next.
Oh, that is so light and fluffy.
Isn't that great?
And you don't think of shortcake as being light and fluffy.
Right.
But it's got the perfect taste.
It
Oh my
has
gosh.
about the same ratio of whipped cream to cake,
That's delicious,
which
honey.
is good in my book.
Okay, so now the topping.
So now we're going to use that wire whip that you're going to get. And these are all handmade at the factory in Greenville, Ohio. I got to see them on my tour being all handmade, which was amazing to me. So to my whipping cream, I added 1 tablespoon of instant pudding mix per cup. And what that does is it stabilizes the whipping cream so it doesn't weep. So it's great in the summertime, it's great to make ahead. A little powdered sugar. Powdered sugar also has a little cornstarch added, and that helps to stabilize it even further. So we are on about speed 3. Your stand mixer is going to come with 10 speeds, so you can really ramp it up as high or as low as you want to go. And with the wire whip, this is great for incorporating air. So if you want to make meringues, if you want to whip up fluffy omelets or quiches, it's great for those egg mixtures. It just does such a great job.
And it creates volume and also makes everything so light and fluffy. Really, this wire whip is the best for doing like a whipped cream or something.
It is.
While we're whipping that up, it'll take just a couple more seconds. Let's show that factory footage of when you went to visit. So let's take a look. We have it all queued up. Okay, so here we go.
So here we go. And remember, 100 years of history with KitchenAid. This is the factory. It's such a great tour. If you're ever in Greenville, Ohio, you get to be on the actual factory floor, seeing just rainbows of colors and everything being hand-built, hand-assembled. There's the whips.
That tour is on my bucket list.
It is so great.
I definitely want to go there. What part of Ohio is Greenville?
Greenville is above Cincinnati, about an hour. And like on the western side of the state.
Definitely. So here's our whipped topping.
So I just fired it up to speed 10. You can hear that power, that 325 watts of power, but notice there's no movement here. That's that die-cast metal construction that is meant to be super duper sturdy. And there we are, beautiful, beautiful, lofty, fluffy.
That took like just a couple minutes, and look how perfect. Oh man.
Look at how yummy and luscious that is to top your berries and your pies and your crisps and your cobblers.
Fantastic.
Just so quickly.
All right, so I spy some dog biscuits.
Yes, you do spy some dog biscuits.
As I said, Tina does some great creations for your pets, and you can find all of them on her Facebook page, Tina Varelli, KitchenAid.
On QVC.
I always want to say for QVC. Tina Varelli, KitchenAid on QVC is her Facebook page. There's a link there to her website, which has oodles of recipes, including a whole section for pets. So let's take a look at one of the more popular ones.
This is popular, and that's the finished product over there. They're little cheddar yogurt doggy bones. So in my bowl here, I have some rolled oats and some yogurt, unsweetened yogurt. I'm adding some whole wheat flour and some cheddar cheese.
And you can use whatever other flour you want for your dog if you don't want the whole wheat.
Right. Marie Louise's dog loves these
Oh, my
biscuits.
dog. Are you kidding? They last about 9.2 seconds in my house when I come home with them.
So there's some beef broth, and we're just going to mix that up with the flat beater. So it's so great to make things homemade for yourself, for your family, but you know, our furry friends are our family members too.
And we like to often make something homemade for them, so this is really fun.
Look how quickly it comes together. So this is going to be a stiffer dough. When it's all mixed together, you're going to just roll that out, and you can just cut them into squares or rounds, or if you want to pick up a little bone-shaped cutter, you can do that. But look at how it just powers through that really stiff dough, and you can smell the cheddar cheese and the beef broth in there, and it's no wonder that these are a favorite of our little canine pals.
They're wooferful.
They are wooferful.
Yummy. So again, if you have a cat or a bird or a bunny, she's got recipes for those guys on her site as well. So what's over here now?
So here we're using that dough hook, and I'm just going to add a little bit more flour here. So we're making a pizza dough that's great to put on the grill. It works well in the oven or on the grill. And the dough hook works to give you that hand kneading action, but you don't need to give your hands a workout. And you can see that you just end up with beautiful dough.
Perfectly done.
It's perfect. It's not sticking to my hands. See that dough hook? That's coated. So it's a metal attachment that's coated. So did you see how the dough just slid right off? And then anything that's coated like that can go in the dishwasher. And look at the beautiful texture. It's soft, it's pliable, it's fluffy, it's not sticking to my hands, and it has that beautiful stretch. That is going to be a fabulous grilled pizza.
And the mixer did all the work.
It did.
Over 300 ordered today. Let's look at colors again. So here's your Empire Red. That's that popular KitchenAid red. Gloss Cinnamon. Copper Pearl, Toffee Delight, gorgeous. That's like a metallic, like a light copper color, really pretty. So you can see it next to the copper, lighter. Here's the black, thank you. The cameraman's like, where are we going? Here's the black, also a classic. Here's your contour silver, that's got that gloss finish. Matte white, like a meringue color. Down in the front, cobalt blue in the corner. It shows you everything you're getting, including that meat grinder attachment. Here we have it for you in the Ocean Drive, followed by ice blue, majestic yellow, that yummy light coral color called Bird of Paradise, and then guava glaze is the pink one. And then our value is tremendous, because to buy that food grinder attachment and the tilt head mixer set would cost you $418.98 at retail. Our price today is on sale at $259.98 and 6 easy payments of $43.33. And don't forget, you're saving almost $21 because we're not charging you any shipping. This is shipped for free, and it's a heavy item.
It is a heavy item.
Which is great. So Tina's going to show you now. And this, by the way, is one of the most popular KitchenAid hub attachments. This is the food grinder.
So this is the food grinder, and I showed you how to make salsa. It works great with nuts and dried fruits and some things that you bake with, but it also works great for grinding your own ground beef. And why you would want to do that is that it's super fresh, and you know exactly is what's in it. You know, who knows when you pick up a package at the grocery store how long ago it was ground, you know exactly what cut of meat, you know, was it ground on the premises or was it ground at some factory? Why not grind it yourself? I like to use chuck roast. I just go to the store and I pick it up. You can see that I had this, I had it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. You don't want it completely
Not
frozen,
rock hard, but solid.
nice and chilled, and that's going to give you a super nice, clean grind.
Fantastic. What a nice tip. Well, listen, we're busy on the lines. This is a popular price on this very popular mixer. It's a great addition if you need a second one. It's a great way to start and get your first KitchenAid stand mixer. It's the popular tilt head.